everybody, First Born 5 Meteorologist Melissa Meeder here. It is 8:24 on your Monday evening, your Labor Day evening. I hope everybody had a wonderful holiday weekend. As we go really through the rest of the next couple of days, the fall-like feel continues. Today's September 1st, so it is the beginning of meteorological fall. Not quite astronomical fall yet. That comes later in the month, but in meteorology, in meteorological seasons, we split it up by the three coldest, the three warmest, and then the transition seasons in between. So meteorological fall is September, October, and November. And then meteorological winter is December, January, February. So there you have it. So if you wanted to celebrate some fall-like feels, maybe put out your fall decor, today's the start of meteorological fall. So there you have it. So as we go into the rest of tonight, things are pretty quiet. There is some isolated spotty showers still left out there, but we're going to kind of get you ready right now for what day are we thinking of? I'm thinking of Tuesday. I forgot what day it was. So as we go into your Tuesday, there still is the small chance for some isolated rain showers, but otherwise temperatures are going to be a little bit warmer than today. We were struggling to make it out of the 70s, well, out of the 60s today, I should say. Much of the day was spent in the 60s to around 70 degrees, so cooler than we have been, and still that fall-like feel out there. A little bit warmer once we get to tomorrow, and then as we head into Wednesday, that's when things start to shake back up again. So Wednesday, a firstborn is in place. We're watching a cold front come through. Ahead of that front, things are warming up a little bit closer to our normal for this time of year, but the cold front will quickly drop our temperatures for the rest of the week, but it will bring the chance for rain and storms in a firstborn in place. So the rest of the week, a few small rain chances still hang on, but overall arching theme is that the fall-like feel continues. Here's a look at Wednesday's severe risk, some of which could be strong to severe if rain and storms develop. A level 1 out of 5 risk is highlighted from Atchison to St. Joseph, Marshall, and South. This does include the metro. Damaging winds and hail, those are our primary threats with any strong to severe storm that develops. I mentioned this is going to come with a cold front. The models right now are generally picking up on that cold front, starting to move in to the metro by about mid-afternoon to the kind of late afternoon time frame. So as we go through the morning, the cold front starts to approach our northwestern areas by about mid-morning. It's going to bring the chance for rain and storms, continue to develop those storms, and push down towards the southeast. Here we are at 2 p.m. So that front arrives midday or in the evening. Right now, models are pointing to kind of midday around 2, 3 o'clock. That brings the potential for some stronger to severe storms with it. So keep that in mind. This is a longer range model, so it is going to look a lot more widespread, but we're thinking scattered activity ahead and behind the front. It's going to be moving pretty quickly. We're not expected to see a whole lot of rainfall from this, maybe a quarter to about 3/4 of an inch. But by the time we get to Wednesday evening, some spotty to scattered activity still along our southeastern half of the area. Then we dry out by the time we get to about 10 o'clock. Things get a little bit more quiet once we get to Thursday. High pressure starts to take over. So there's that rain chance for Wednesday. We're going to continue to update you, bring you the latest information as we learn it. And then as for right now, things are pretty quiet. Still cloudy out there on our Midwest heating, cooling, and plumbing camera. Let's take a look at radar. Still some spotty showers out there. The metro is drying out, but we do have some isolated shower activity towards Eudora right now. We can't necessarily rule out an isolated rain shower across the area through the overnight hours tonight. But here's a closer look right now. Metro is dry. That's a little bit of some ground scatter that usually happens when the sun is setting or the sun has set. We're still in that kind of transition time frame. So you see rain developing mainly towards places like Carrollton, Chillicothe, Sheridan County, Brunswick, and then Fall City, Mound City, starting to see some rain as well with some heavy downpours. So things are generally pretty quiet here for the metro. Can't rule out any more isolated rain showers through the night. Maybe some sprinkles develop by Tuesday morning. There's a look at some isolated sprinkles across the area. So if you are heading out the door tomorrow morning, kids are going to the bus stop, it's always good to have them keep the umbrella in the backpack, but just a small 20% chance for the morning. I think once we get to about the afternoon, 2-3 o'clock, maybe we could see some more isolated sprinkles develop along I-70 and in the metro, and then we should be drying out by Tuesday night. So Tuesday basically holds a 20% chance for some rain as we go throughout the day. Just know that you may encounter some light sprinkles, light rain showers throughout the day on Tuesday. Temperature-wise right now, we're hanging out in the 60s. Some of us still holding on to 70. It's 72 in Paola, 72 in Butler, 70 in Harrisonville. We in along and north of the I-70 corridor are a little bit cooler. It's rain cool there. The cloud cover has kept us cooler today. So 66 in Kansas City, 64 in Bethany, 63 in Chillicothe. As we go through the night, 20% chance for rain holds. We'll be pretty stagnant in the 60s, mid to lower 60s through the night. Tomorrow morning, we're starting off around 60 here in the metro. Temperatures, though, across the area, 55 to around 62. We normally are around 63. So those along and south of I-70, close to normal. Those north of I-70 in the mid to upper 50s. Well, a little bit cooler for this time of year. So 60 to start off in the morning. I would say maybe you grab a little bit of a sweatshirt before you head out the door. We're only going to make it up into the upper 70s tomorrow afternoon. But there's the 20% chance for rain as we go through the day. Temperatures in the mid 60s by 11, low 70s at 1. We make it into the upper 70s for the afternoon. But really, when we think about what's going on here over the next couple of days, I mentioned temperatures have a little bit of an uptick here. So we'll go 77 tomorrow, 81 on Wednesday, which is still below our normal, but it's closer than we have been. Our normal was around 84. So we're near there, closer than we have been. Then we drop after that cold front into the mid 70s, mid to low 70s. And then we hang out there in the 70s for Friday and Saturday as well. So when we look at the 7-day forecast, still not seeing our near, other than Wednesday, normal conditions. I mean, we're still pretty seasonally cool for this time of year. Morning temperatures in the upper 50s Saturday morning. Still in the mid 60s Sunday, mid 70s, I should say, Sunday and Monday. A few small chances for some rain Friday, Sunday, and Monday. But overall, the best chance for rain at this point, that is going to be on Wednesday. So that's the latest I've got for you here on this Monday evening, Monday night. I hope everybody had a wonderful Labor Day weekend, Labor Day itself. And I hope everybody has a nice day back at work tomorrow. Have a great night, everybody.